go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Pass to Demon. It's stolen by Cunningham. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Here's Demon. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, look, you've got to block out Antetokounmpo, or this is exactly what will happen.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Demon. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Pass to Lindenborg. 6 to shoot. Now Knueppel. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knueppel tight, or he'll knock those down.
Wasted no time on that one.
That was a sweet one right there.
In the corner, Knueppel with it. Pass to Cunningham. Left side, Boozer. Stolen by Stojakovic. Giannis up top. Here's Demon. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Demon, that's good. Demon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. So lethal off the catch. Knueppel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Here's Demon. Rejected by Collison.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Brooklyn leading by 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Takes the 3. And they get it back. Here's Demon. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Stojakovic has got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Outside Boozer. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow. And look, as amazing as that was, those are the types of dunks that make you a little nervous.
Down low, Filipowski, and Lindenborg pulls it down. Over in the corner, Cunningham, and the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. And Brooklyn making a change here. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Inside, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Stolen by Zubac. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Petrovic. Hands it from downtown. Petrovic has got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Topic, no good. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
For the three, drains the three-pointer. Lindenborg's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Here's Petrovic. And again, Chicago. No good. Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Boozer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Marjanovic, no good. Here's Chicago. Here's Petrovic. Covered by Cunningham. Stolen by Knipple. It's picked off. 3-on-3. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lindenborg, good. Lindenborg's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. Offensive rebound. Pass to Petrovic. Shot to stop the run. Count it. Petrovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And so it's Brooklyn with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brooklyn leading by 18. Here's McDaniels. Pass to White. In the corner, it's Boozer. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McDaniels, right side. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the three ball is his specialty.
Mirotic has a wide open look. No good with the triple. Pass to George. On the wing, George. Stolen by Havlicek. Outside Stojakovic. From beyond the arc and then some. Stojakovic has got 11 points.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
From deep, George gets the three-pointer to fall. And Brooklyn leads by 15.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
It's stolen by Vucevic. From deep three-point land, Brooklyn with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. George with the ball. Now guarded by Mirotic. Pass to Boozer. Boozer throws it down.
Leaving no doubt. Boozer rocking that rim.
You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to George. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. To the inside. White down low. Back to George. Outside, White. McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Bucket is good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And that one drops for him.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Going inside.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
White drives in. Outside Boozer. From downtown, Chicago grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Drills it from outside. Stojakovic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
And it's Stojakovic missing. He got it up. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Topic. Pass to Petrovic. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 15. Cunningham outside. And there's the call on Nikola Topic. That is his first foul of the game. Now Boozer. Right wing. Here's Knipple. And he makes good on the layup.
Strong work inside by Knipple, proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
Turkoglu outside. He takes it in.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Petrovic. Boozer with the rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's the 3.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, He's a major problem.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Chicago trails by 18. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kevin. That's not a good look at all. It doesn't take much for Knipple to find his rhythm, and once he does, this guy goes into a scoring machine. And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Rebounded by Zubac. From deep. Cleared away by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Got that bucket in no time at all. Boozer's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Cunningham inside. Back to Collison. Clock at 4. And finished off by Collison.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Filipowski. And again, Chicago. No good. Cunningham outside. Pass to Boozer. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Cunningham with the slam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Turkoglu. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
Cunningham outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing. Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. George with the steal. Pass to Knipple. Over Petrovic. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory.